Hey, how's it going guys? Nate here, and today I've got 4 pretty cool hidden locations in Fallout 4. Some are funny, others are just plain terrifying, but all are amazing nonetheless. Now, it is worth noting that a couple of these locations I will use a jetpack to get to, however only one of these locations will require a jetpack necessary. Anyway, without further ado, let's do further. So for our first location, you're going to want to head on over to the Museum of Witchcraft. Now, I've already completed the quest affiliated with this location, so it's cleared out for me, but if you haven't already, you're going to need to clear this location out in order to get to where I'm at now. But simply keep an eye up on top of the ceilings, and you'll see this nice gaping hole in one of them. Simply jump in using a jetpack, which unfortunately you will need to access this location, and you'll see a nice little attic-like cellar. In this, there will be a few minor things that you can loot. However, interestingly enough, you'll see a victim of what appears to be a little bit of a satanic ritual. Alright, so for our next location, simply head out to where I'm at on the map. Now, since it's an unmarked location, it may require a little bit of an effort to find, but trust me, once you arrive in this cabin, you will find out it was well worth the scavenger hunt needed to get here. Inside, you'll find a few living necessities such as a bed and a fridge, but you'll also find out that its former occupant was very much a creative one. There'll be propane tanks scattered on these weird wooden launchers that you can simply shoot out and have a little bit of fun with. Just promise me you will be more careful than I was. Our third pick is more or less just a pretty funny scene than really anything else, but simply head on over to the city of Concord, one of the first locations you'll find in the game, and enter the Workhouse, an unmarked building inside of the city. Travel up the flight of stairs, and you'll see a couple of pretty interestingly positioned skeletons. Alright, so ultimately we decided to save what we thought was the best for last. For this one, you're going to need to head on over right next to Diamond City and get on top of the stadium. We are going to be using a jetpack as it's simply the fastest way up there. However, there are other means of getting on top of the stadium without one. However, to show you those, it almost requires an entirely separate video in its own right, so I will include a link in the description below so you can check out those for yourselves if you want to get up there and don't have a jetpack yet. Alright, so once on top of the stadium, be very careful. It's quite an easy place to fall off of, and it's very glitchy as well. But simply head to the same location I'm going to now, and you'll see a pretty amazing room simply tucked away on top of the stadium. In it, there's a power armor stand as well as a bed, two things that would really make this place great for just kind of starting up a bit of a player home, as well as a mini nuke and a fat man. Now, those two things I have already taken, but altogether this is a pretty nice place altogether, and I could really see myself building up a bit of a base in there. However, that's not the only thing I want to show you on top of the stand. Simply go to the same direction I'm going to now, and you'll see a bit of a metal box. Now, we're going to be jumping on top of this, and the only way to do that I know of is by using a jetpack. I don't think it's possible to get on top of here without one, but once you do, you'll notice something pretty cool. You can actually open and close the Diamond City gate from here. Now, be careful with this. It's also very buggy. The developers obviously didn't intend players to be able to get up here. However, due to all this bugginess, I've actually only been able to get it shut without it like immediately reopening afterwards, maybe once or twice, and I'm always paranoid that one day I'm just going to get it shut and it's never going to reopen again. So I would actually kind of recommend you quick save just to be careful. However, altogether, being on top of the Diamond City Stadium certainly has its perks. Alright guys, there you have it, 4 hidden locations in Fallout 4. Thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you liked, dislike if you disliked, and I hope to see you in my next one. Peace out everyone.